Hi, this is Angela Johnson with Grace Healing Group, and I am doing a tarot reading for our healers for the week of November 28th. Now, if you are not one of our healers, no worries. If you're not a healer, no worries. Maybe you stumbled here for a reason, so stay tuned and see if this message resonates with you. As usual, I will be pulling 3 cards. For the week of November 28th, we're going to look at what is coming up to be healed this week, what is not to be, it's not in our lane, we are to leave it alone, and what are our actual next right steps. So, a little bit of last minute, oh, okay, our first card is popping out. What is coming up to be healed? We have the Tower card. It's not popped out like that. What is coming up to be healed? What is not in our lane? Actually, let's do it this way. 8 of Swords upside down. And what is our next right step? 10 of Cups. Okay. Definitely a post-holiday reading. So let's take a look, shall we? All right. So what is coming up to be healed? We have the Tower card. As you can tell from the Tower card's picture, this is not an easygoing card. The Tower card appears when things are blowing up in your life, specifically structures that seemed like they would be there forever. So you can fill in the blank on that. It can be relationships, it can be jobs, it can be long-held concepts and beliefs that we have about ourselves, and something is blown up about it. Maybe it happened during the holiday. I know here in the US it was Thanksgiving, but what is coming up to be healed this week is dealing with the aftermath of it. Now, the Tower is a shocking card, but one of the beautiful things about it is, you see that the lightning, and in the traditional tarot deck, you see all these drops coming off of it. I forget the traditional term for it, but it's basically all this energy is being released from the structure that has been destroyed. Yes, it's scary in the moment. Yes, it's unsettling and probably unwanted, but all of that energy that went into creating the structure that ultimately was not for your good, it ultimately was not in alignment with your highest good, all that energy is now freed up. So think of it in terms of, you know, when your phone or your computer is draining and you can't figure out why, and then you find out there's all these apps that you thought you had closed and gotten rid of, but in fact they're running in the background. Think of this as an app in the background that has been ripped out. All that energy that was used into taking care of that app is now going to be saved or redirected. So hold on to that image as you go through the week, that allow the Tower to do its work. If something has crumbled, it is for a reason. Now let's look at what is not in our lane, what is not, you know, as healers, we like to heal everything. And sometimes it's not appropriate. Sometimes it's not for our best good. What we have here is the 8 of Swords upside down. 8 of Swords right side up is, again, this is another startling card. I'm sorry if it's not going to focus, but you know, you see a woman who has been tied to a sword, and she is surrounded by swords, and she's alone. But if you really look at it closely, if my camera would focus, you would see that the ropes are actually loose and there's nobody there. So whatever and whoever put her there is not there anymore. If she had the presence of mind, she could actually take off the ropes, lift up the blindfold, and she's hemmed in, but she's not blocked by the sword. So long-winded way of saying you could walk away, but you're not aware of it. That's the message of the 8 of Swords, is you are freer than you think. When it is upside down, this is what I call the staying together for the kids card. You know you're free, you know you don't have to stay, but you're staying. And this is in our pile of kind of what's not in our lane. If something is blown up, don't stand around and try to heal it. Honor this event. Don't interfere. I don't usually use that word, but don't interfere. Now, what are our next right steps? We need to have an honest assessment. You know, this is 10 of Cups right side up, is family, close relationships that are just heart fulfilling. They speak to our inner core. And the beautiful thing about this card is there's the rainbow, right? So this isn't a couple that has never known rain. Rainbows happen after rain. They have known rain. They've gotten through it, and that this is their reward. When it's upside down, the rain is getting the upper hand. It's this week, our next right step is to really take a look at the cracks that are now obvious in our in our closest relationships, because Cups is about emotions and relationships. It can be to yourself, it can be to your family, to your partner, to your friends. There are cracks there, and we need to take a look at them, because it's time to let things fall. Stop giving your all to keep something going that shouldn't be going anymore. All right? But be in observation and be gentle and compassionate with yourself and with others, and just truly look to see where this isn't working, because the healing will come. Nothing lasts forever, even the bad. Okay? I hope this helped. Thank you to all our wonderful healers. If you're not one of our healers yet and you are an energy healer, we work on nurses. We provide free online healing for nurses, and we've been doing so since 2020. We are still going strong, and we are always looking to expand our ranks. So if you're interested, please check us out at gracehealinggroup.com. If you're not a healer, or if you're one of our healers or you're not, thank you for watching this video. I hope it resonated, and have a wonderful week.